До слова запрошується речник Міністерства оборони України з питань АТО.
Now the floor is given to representative of Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon, dear friends. Now the information about the main events that happened in the ATO area during the last 24 hours. Dear colleagues, we start our briefing with good news. During the last 24 hours, as a result of the military actions, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed or wounded. The Lugansk area military actions were mainly in Popasnensky region. The militants opened fire using mounted anti-tank grenade launchers and machine guns. It happened during the day and at night. Also, there were one ceasefire violation near Stanica Luganska and one in Troitsk. And also the militants launched 2 mines of 82 mm of caliber at our positions. During the last 24 hours in Lugansk area, there were 7 enemy shelling, 1 with the use of mortars. Donetsk area, in the morning after 10 a.m., the militants fired with grenade launchers at Ukrainian positions in Zaitsevo, and during the day, the enemy was active in Avdiivka industrial area, and they delivered fire till midnight, and there were 3 firing incidents, which lasted less than 1 hour. One armed provocation was also recorded near Novgorodsk, and during 24 hours in the Donetsk area there were 5 enemy shelling, and the enemy didn't use heavy weapons. In Mariupol area, the enemy was active in Vodyane-Lebedinske Shirokina part of front line, and there were 3/4 of all shellings delivered by the enemy in Mariupol area. These are 15. In Vodyane Shirokina part of front line, there were short mortar shelling, and also snipers were active twice. Flashpoints are Novogregorivka, Granitna, Pavlopil, and Talakivka. These parts of front line, the militants actively used small arms. On the whole, during the last 24 hours in the Mariupol area, there were 21 enemy shelling. Servicemen of the National Guard of Ukraine had some battle readiness training. During 2 days, military personnel of Eastern Operative Territorial Union of National Guard rehearsed actions to bring the military personnel to a higher degree of battle readiness. Defenders of the Donetsk airport were awarded by General Staff. On the 20th of January, Major Valery Rud, Captain Vitaly Lyubenko, and Senior Lieutenant Oleksandr Proskurin and Lieutenant Pavlo Kochubey got honorable awards for the achievements of the military service. They, risking their lives, they demonstrated commitment and persistence that is exemplary for future generations. Yesterday, the President of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, signed a decree to award the title of Hero of Ukraine and the Golden Star to Vladimir Zemchugov, who was released from the enemy's captivity, and he was awarded for his commitment and the good service to the people of Ukraine in the deep area of the enemy, and was marked and